near the other all the night. Now, salamat na lang mga kapatid na. Well, somebody said that, may nasabi pa, I wish nanon ako ng araw ngayon. I can witness. Na sa akin, buti na wala ako ng araw ngayon. Hindi ako Israel. Hindi kasi maulong ng Israel. Hindi kasi maulong ng Israel. They have hard-headed. They don't want, they've been paid to Moses, or they're always doubting God. To experience and witness of those events that God protected them, so the Egyptians cannot near to them. The fire, yun ang nagpo-protect sa kanila, so they cannot be, hindi sila makalapit mga kapatid. It caused the enemy to be destroyed in the Red Sea when they tried to follow Moses and the children of Israel. He fed them manna. He caused the water to come out of the rock, and their clothes did not wear out. Even their shoes for 40 years wandering in the wilderness. Hindi sila ng shoes. Now, mostly every year. Bakit matagal na rin ito? Mapapaalam na rin ito eh. Hallelujah. Ibig sabihin na, overused na siya. But then, for how many years? Hindi nasisira yung kalang damit. Siguro may mga extra sila. Thing is, for how many years they've been wandering, walking around, and just walking around, but their clothes never worn out. Hallelujah. Praise God. Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. The Bible said that, and Jesus came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Now, he yet has all power, and always will have all power. Like, hindi mo pwede limitahan ng Diyos. Sometimes you ask, Lord, pagalingin mo ako, Panginoon. Ako, may sakit, Panginoon. Panginoon, gumawa ka ng Panginoon. Gusto ko makita yung iba lang, Panginoon, nabubuhos, Panginoon, nabubagsak ang pera sa kapatang bahay namin. And then, you're expecting something then. Hindi na nangyayari. Then later on, you started doubting and thinking that God can do it. Now, I always said that God knows what He's doing. He knows the best for His children. Hallelujah. In Acts chapter 5, verse 12, in Acts chapter 5, verses 12 to 16. And by the hands of the apostles were many signs and wonders wrought among the people, and they were all with one accord in Solomon's porch. 13. And of the rest durst no man join himself to them, but the people magnified them. And believers were the more added to the Lord, multitude both of men and women. Insomuch that they brought forth the sick of the streets into the streets and laid them on beds and couches. And at the least of the shadow of Peter, passing by night, overshadowed some of them. In verse 16. And there came also multitude out of the cities round about unto Jerusalem, bringing sick folks, and which were vexed with an unclean spirit, and they were healed, every one. Shadow pala yun. Wow, powerful. Shadow pala yun. Now, many good preachers that preach about that anointing. There's power in anointing. Now, but we don't focus on the one have the anointing. But I appreciate people, they really, respect the office of the ministry. And it should be, because God put in there. And that's anointed office. You cannot, sometimes mga tao, they want to overpower the office. At the end, nababastos na nila yung office man. I experienced that many times. give the warning. I've experienced that one time that in Waimar, but they're trying to keep me out. But, we're trying to understand it. They're still learning about authority, leadership. And, do also believe on it. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. God spoke to me. Woman of God, something's going to happen. So I know about possibility to them. And, ginawa ko naman ang gusto niya gawin. I humbled myself. It's a long story. I did. Hindi naman ako tao na nakasa pride na I can apologize na kahit na while I'm not saying I didn't commit mistakes. I'm just trying to correct it. I have that right to correct it because I'm their pastor. I'm trying to straighten something that they need to learn and understand. End up with the offender, and then they gather the whole family against us, against the ministry, against the office. And right there, there's a service moment, but then everybody worshiping, nobody knows. But just the family. And then the middle service moment, but they're pointing. Now while they're worshiping and they're yelling in front of me and pointing their fingers towards the pulpit. And then that's scary. God spoke to me, warn her or else something's going to happen. So, but ready ko naman. I just let God do it. Ready to do that now. Have that compassion. Just like Moses. God hates sins, but He loves sinners. But the thing is, it's too much. So, Moses begging God, bargaining with God, meron 50, meron, the last one is, 10. But God cannot find 10. After 10, when He can dispose of it, He knows that there are even 10 in there. Alright, then God destroyed the city. So I go back with it. I whispered into her ear while everybody's worshiping. And she stopped for a while and started again. And then after the following day we have a meeting. The same thing. So it's hard. And I'm just trying my best to fill in. Now, Pastor Guest was saying, honestly, I don't really want to come to Hawaii. Honestly, I just want to be honest. But just because of the call, I don't want to say no to the call of God. And they started sila nag-start sila Pastor Guest ilan na tao yung mga kapatid in a few months. Napuno yung bahay, ilang weeks pa lang, kaya buwan kami ng place, ilang buwan lang napuno kami yung mga kapatid. In just 1.5 months, napuno kami ng property. And it's a blessing. And do you think it's not the will of God? God brought me here for these people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And even sometimes, your flesh, it's just your flesh. But the Spirit is willing. The flesh is weak. And, they saw how God moves, how God blessed the church, but it's just something that they didn't want to touch their ego. So in the meeting, right after that, and they're still. But I just pray that God, I want you to intervene in this and for them to learn. Then, mamaya, that's all my prayers. Hindi na makahinga. What I've said. Sabi ko, meron kasi ko sa nasusunod. So even here, kasi talagang gusto mag-rebuild yung mga kapatid. Then, on the way to the hospital, and I said, susunod kami na ako ay hospital. Talagang uminto sila sa akin. Sumigaw talaga yung lalaki.